Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, we are really 5 days away from Christmas. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It feels like, I don't know. I don't know. It feels like it's not next week. That's what I guess it feels like to me. But also, I realized this morning that in the busyness of the holidays, for me, it has been that distraction to not sit in the sad moments. That was just like yesterday. Man, yesterday ended up being one of those hard days for me because, well, let me back up. So I had recorded a whole clip to add to the end of the vlog, but I was like, yo, I'm not about to end this vlog this heavy. And so I was like, we're just gonna end it where we did and call it a day. And I was like, I may mention it on the way to the studio, but I was like, nah, wasn't gonna end it that way, because it was to the point where I wanted to do something just to lift my own spirits, and it was just like, bro, this sucks. And also, I knew I didn't have the time to decorate the gingerbread house. I didn't have the time to paint what I wanted to paint. And so I'm just like looking at what needed to be done. What needed to be done was sessions. What needed to be done was to edit the vlog, of which went up like 29 minutes late. And I'm just like, okay, computer wanted to lag like crazy. And I'm just like, all right. And then the frustrating part of yesterday was, this is probably my first year where I have had to have the tough conversations with clients and let them know that I can no longer be their photographer. And yesterday was one of those days because timing just wasn't working out, and it defeated me. And I'm just like, bruh, let's correct that. As a recovering people pleaser and who is actively working to be better, I'm trying to watch my words. Trying to actively be better, I have to be okay with standing on business. There's a difference in Brittany and business. And although Brittany would love, good analogy. Although Brittany would love to jump hurdles to make everything that you need happen, the reality of it was I had no time to move a session. And the one time that I had left for today wouldn't work. And this wasn't the first time. And I'm just like, I can't keep doing this. Because the first time I gave you grace. The second time shows me that this is what it is. And unfortunately, I don't have it in me for it to look like this again. And it was just one of the hardest conversations to let them know, I don't think that I'm a photographer for you. And although the wording felt better, it didn't change the feeling inside of me. And I'm just like, Brittany, this is business. And I still had to feel my feelings. And I'm just like, woo. So that was how yesterday ended. And then highlight of the night, though, I think I did see 2 o'clock, but all of my sessions are edited up until this point. So, small blessings. Yeah, we need to do a car chat mashup with the Hi Beautiful. So let's get it. Hi Beautiful, take care of yourself. I know I said it during Thanksgiving, and I'm saying it again for Christmas. I was about to say that Christmas had a slightly different feel to it than Thanksgiving, but I didn't talk myself out of that statement because they're both some heavy hitting moments. Unfortunately, on my timeline this morning, I saw more layoffs than anything, and that just bothered me days before Christmas. I'm just like, okay, Lord, let me first pray for the people that are connected to me on social media, because I don't know half of the things they're going through, and we're only seeing what they're allowing us to see. But I I need you to take care of you in this moment. The holidays are just stacked with emotions and feelings and people and moments. And every moment may not feel the way you thought that it would feel. And so in this, I just need you to check on yourself. Make sure that you are well. We're going into the same situations of conversations and houses and family members that we haven't seen on a day-to-day basis. The questions may come up like, Auntie, I need you to get out of my uterus. Like, it's just the reality of what it is. And so in this moment, I need you to take care of you. I need you to check in with yourself, because you matter in the midst of all of this. And so slow down. I want to bust out and be like, Jesus is the reason. Like, really, we got to get back to what is it for? Sometimes you must pivot your perspective in the moment, but and take care of you. And here we are just unfolding this thing called life. But no, seriously, take care of yourself. Love you, bye. This is just your reminder to not let comparison take you down this holiday season. I am so serious when I say figure out your own line, because it's like I'm saying online. Figure out your own line of, I need to stop looking at social media. I need to stop talking to this person right now. Because y'all can be in two different seasons of your life, and this will feel like torture to you. So I need you to figure out your line right now. And if you get into the thick of it and you identify your line and it's like, this is too much, it is okay as well. Take care of you. That was all. I don't know. I love me a good conversation. So funniest part of it, she's like, Brittany, why didn't you say that you had a YouTube channel? I did. She's like, you did not put it on your business page. I was like, I feel like it's separate. She's like, but it's not. She's like, every one of them you have on Figaro. So how do you not tell your people what you're doing? And she was like, so what does the next part of this look like? And I was like, I don't know. There is a level of fear of, not necessarily, I'm going to leave fear there. It's not knowing how to mix photography and this, because although photography is what I do, because I am not traditionally trained, there is always this hesitancy that I have. And it's the same thing with like people asking, can they shadow me? I don't necessarily think that I'm shadow worthy, in the fact of, I've just learned over the years. I have years of experience at this point versus the textbook. Yes, that's the word. I don't have the textbook knowledge of photography, but I know what I have learned and what I have studied over the years. So it just feels like secondhand information versus you getting the actual information. So I was just like, I don't know. So maybe I'll post it after this. I've actually been off of Facebook for probably this whole month, which is funny because I made $5.99, like $5.99 off of Facebook this month, and I was like, I haven't posted. I promoted for Santa, and that was it. But that's just the reality of it all. I'm just like, whoo. Okay. Hey, vlog. We've been rolling this morning. This morning made up for everything that was frustrating yesterday. I gotta make sure I add Don's clip in telling y'all, hey, I don't think you understand. Let me not, because I'm about to get in my feelings. I'm about to get in my feelings. It is, I don't know, when people love you well, bruh. It's the fact that she is about to be 10. I was in the delivery room when she was born. I've had 14 years of knowing count, and to see the friendship that we have developed over these years, it's just like, it's emotional. Because you can't take support for granted. That's what you can't do. Golly. So when you look back over the years and you see how many sessions we've done, we're doing at least 4 sessions a year. And when you take care of your people will take care of you. Even with the vlog. She was like, I watched 18. Bruh, I don't take that for granted. It's Don who is turning 10 watching the vlog. Like, what? Oh, I don't understand, but I appreciate it. So this morning has just been great. I am gonna throw Don's footage in there. I really want to test out like how this feels. Same thing I was saying in the other one. It's just like I know that everything that I do is not technical. A lot of the things I do work, and because they work, I've kept them. When I want to learn a new technique, I study it, I try it, but it is what it is. I have to remember my why. I have to remember the purpose, and just even the middle part of all of this for me. So I don't know, but oh child, I need it this morning. Oh, I need it this morning. I have a little over an hour and a half, and so I'm about to send this client their photos, and I'm gonna go get my toes done. It's just a moment to break. Yeah, my next one is still on the bright, so I ain't gotta worry about that. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Yeah, she just talked about my tail. It was the okay, so it has been, I probably hadn't been to the nail shop since October. Yeah, that's probably accurate. That is probably accurate. Yeah, she was like, too long, too long. First of all, be glad I'm here. Second of all, be glad I'm here. Cause baby, time ain't on my side right now. It's not. Oh my gosh. So then she was putting lotion on my legs, and she used to wipe some off my leg, and I put it on my hands. She used to wipe some more. She was like, I was, oh, I was like, dang, maybe I need to slow down in the morning and put a little bit more lotion on my elbows, because I've been lotioning my elbows. But like, I've been washing my hands, so I knew that was why my hands, but dang, I ain't realize I ain't do a good I didn't realize I did a good job. So then she had she my nails had grown out way too long. Plus I started taking that what is it? Mary Ruth's, Ain't Ruth, one of them Ruths stuff. So my toenails are growing way faster than my hair is growing. Bruh. She's like, I hope you want it cut down. I do. Bruh, Kim tried to play me today. But she took care of me and got me out in time. 30 minutes to get back to the studio. I'm probably gonna skip lunch right now. Oh, but wait. No, I got, see, this is why I gotta plan meals. All I gotta do is bump it. I ain't even gotta cook it. That matters. I may be able to even slide lunch in there. I think this next one is a bright backdrop, and then it's jumping to moody, and then it's jumping to an old one, and then it's jumping back to bright, and then it's jumping to moody. So I'm gonna have to put that work in. That's the one thing that, like, every time I think about my dream studio is like the setup of Christmas in the future. My God, today to not have to set up and break down, and the sets are just there, not bothering each other. Oh, Lord, do it for me, please. I cannot wait. Then I can have my bed set up for Christmas. Oh yeah, I can see it. I told y'all I love me a good dream talk. That's why I loved Von's dream about growing and just the lessons that you get from planting. Like, I'm enjoying plants, but I haven't grown anything that I could eat. So just do a garden. Y'all, I don't know why garden left me in that moment. Y'all saw me fishing for it. I was like, greenhouse, harvest, none of the work. But I love the idea of a community garden. Like, my uncle grows his stuff. Oh, Count's calling. Hello. I thought that was my client. My bad. Let me say, I never want to take this moment for granted, because I just had one of my clients who, this is probably year 5. I've done newborn all the way up until now. And I never want to take for granted the support of somebody, because at this point, it feels like we're family. At this point, they walk in and we're giving hugs. Like, when you hear somebody say that they're praying for you, and it's just a client, you know that there's another level of care there. And for me, that automatically takes you beyond the client level, because I'm just like, you really be praying for me. She was like, I remember last year how sessions weren't selling out, and I was like, yeah, and it's different this year. Like, bruh, you really do care. Those moments matter. And then she's also one that will buy a gift card for somebody else to tell other people about me. Like, what? Thank you, bruh. These are the days that I prayed for, and I did not know that it would feel like this. Like, I really didn't. I really didn't. For this to be year 14 and year 11 in studio, like, didn't think it was gonna feel like this. Yeah. Baby, today has felt like a hug, y'all. I had one of my very first people from Natchitoches. Like, man, when I tell you the days I used to be on that doggone road, especially after graduating, oh, man. Man, oh man, oh man. That was good times. Because we was running back ages of our kids, and I was like, yeah, it probably has been 10 years since I've seen them. But the fact that I started with them, and it was a good feeling. Today felt like a hug. Oh, the Lord knew I needed it. Now, if only I can get 8 hours of sleep tonight, baby, you can put a fork in me, because I will be done. I can't say last official studio Saturday, but goodness. Last one before Christmas, and then I just gotta do the following week. My words just got stuck, but today has been great.